was these like, you called it a unicorn being more like the rainmaker person. I'm thinking the unicorn more so like the analytics and research person.
Mm.
Like we've had a couple of
True.
those already this year, and it's March. Um, and I think that's for a few different reasons. Like the analytic, we see so many analytics positions out there because the data is at an all-time high. Um, Research, not so much, right? It's been a little bit slower for the primary research marketplace. But yeah, the unicorn person that's like our hiring manager is saying, we need somebody that can do analytical modeling, but also, yeah, no, they can write a survey and design a quantitative research project for their client. And we're like, okay, that's a unique skill set. Not that many people have that. And I mean, we've been able to find them and talk to them, and it's been
Mm.
great. It's just harder to find, right? But it's certainly a trend that we've been seeing, like those types of more blended expectations,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, and I think that's across industry, right? It's not just like
Yeah,
one industry is doing that. It's almost all of them to some degree or another. And I think we used to be a little bit more like, oh, it's a cost saving measure. They're just doing it because they can only want to hire one person. But now it
yeah.
seems much more strategic in nature. It's not about the lack of investment or wanting to hire two people. It's more about, no, this is where I think the biggest need for a company is somebody that walks both these lines. And it just seems naturally that's where the industry is kind of merging a little bit.
I've given advice. People, candidates ask, not every candidate, but sometimes people candidates ask for your advice, and they ask, okay, well, do you think it's important for me to have analytical capabilities? I see these positions all the time where they require somebody to work in Python or R or SQL, and that's just not part of my capability set. I usually work with a marketing science team. Should I be doing that? I used to say no, and now I say, yeah, go for it.
Right.
It's only
Yeah.
gonna beef up your resume and allow you to, and if there's a marketing science team, speak to them more clearly and allow you to do work autonomously and also check their work, which makes you a superior candidate. Um, so yeah, it's just it's interesting that we see more and more of those. Also, I think we're probably paying closer attention because the market's been a little bit slower the last year or so. So we've probably had these positions over the years as well, but we were just a little bit more in tune with that,
Yeah.
and working with our cross-functional partners internally to get those filled.